What's up, YouTube? It is Dundee the truck driver, and you are watching Dundee TV. And if you can excuse me, I got my AC running while the sound is kind of moving in the background. You hear that humming noise in the background? There's my AC running, trying to keep me cool because it is hot outside. I got it dark and it's a little dusty in the back because I'm closed off, cooped up. So if you could bear with the sound in the background, if you could bear with this dust flying around, I got some of the best intelligence you're going to find on YouTube in a long time. I practice how to code my language up so we can start talking about some things YouTube don't like us to talk about, or the internet in general don't like us talking about. Now, I want this to resonate. I'm focused on the people with this skin color, people who look like me. This is what I'm focused on. Anybody can join the channel, anybody can watch. I don't discriminate. But I'm truly focused on my people, y'all. Like, just for real. People with this skin color. So, without further ado, let's get into my foundational segment of what I like to call Soulology. Now, this is chapter 1, breaking down belief, people who believe, versus logic. People who think, people who know. And this just break these two things down. Now we live in a world where people believe in stuff, especially our people. Our people believe in things rather than using their logic and trying to know things and figure things out and figure out the truth. So I got this down, broken up in my composition book in 24 chapters. I'm giving y'all chapter 1. Hopefully I can make this about a 10-minute video and run right through it. So, our people need to get away from belief, y'all. Y'all got to get away from that word belief. Y'all got to get away from believing in stuff. Y'all got to get into knowing things and knowing the logical things about stuff, right? So, let's break down the two. Free thinking is what I like to call people who believe. They think free. And I bet y'all thinking like, wait, nah, people who think free, cool, they logical. Nah, bro, that's not true. Free thinking people are emotional and they are radical thinkers. Now, if you are a logical thinking person and you using that phrase, free thinking, drop it from your vocabulary because you are not a free thinking person. If you a logical thinking person, if you taking the red pill, if you truly taking the red pill and you think logically, you should not use the phrase free thinker. Because a free thinking person is emotional. They do what feels based off good or bad feelings, good or bad thoughts, either or. They are the blue pill takers, essentially. So they are emotional people and they doing what's good based off good or bad. So the emotions is that. The emotions is good or bad. You're only using the two. And logical thinking people, it ain't either one of them. They doing what they need to do based off the logic, based off survival, based off how do we get to progression, the successful way, the proper way. And that's logical thinking. So our people need to be on a higher elevation level, and this the whole premise of my videos and me putting out all this information is to get the majority of our people on a higher level thinking, not just learning certain information about themselves, but just being on a higher thinking elevation like the other ethnic groups, should I say, right? So that's just that foundation. But let's just get into further these free thinking people. You got to get away from free thinking. You got to get away from free thinking people. Now, free thinking people can be rogue. They usually are rogue. Free thinking people are rogue. They rebellious. They are the rebels. They can be either. They can be high in their field, or they can be very low. They can be victims. They can be addicts, or they can be successful. They can be gurus, CEOs, entrepreneurs, right? Either or, good or bad people. They can be people who give away money, helping homeless. They can be people who take from you, thieves, scammers, finessers. So these people are not necessarily thinking logically at all, right? You got to stay away. A good example of a good free thinking person. Let's just say you win the lottery. You got all the good in your heart to just help your whole family, anybody, right? You helping this person, that person. You're free thinking, but you're on a good level. You helping people with your money, but you're not logically thinking. You just giving away money. Now, if you was logically thinking, you could set people up in ways of getting a return on your money instead of just giving it away. And now you're using your logical mind instead of just free thinking. Because free thinking is like you thinking like, well, I'm a bad person if I don't give this person money. Man, this person been around me so long. I'm a bad person if I don't give them 50,000. Man, this person been my friend since, man, I could remember. I'm a bad person. I win the lottery. I win for $4 million and I don't give the person at least $4,000. I'm a bad person. But logically, you give them this 4,000, 40,000, or you get 400. Say you give them 400 grand because you hit for 400 mil. So you hit your friend. Of course, you ain't got 400 mil in cash, but you got a good chunk of cash. So you throw your homie like $250,000. You like, here you go, bro. Here go 200,000 being down. Now he goes and blows that money. You probably still got majority of yours. He may come and ask you for more. Now, in logical aspect, that wasn't right. You know, you should have done something logical with the money, both of y'all. You should have gave him the money logically, and he should have spent it logically. Instead, you gave it in a free thinking aspect, and he blew it free thinking. And there was not any logical thinking in the whole process. So our people need to be on that step, thinking more logically, staying away from the people who don't think logically, and being grounded on all bases. And that's with your relationship with your woman, grounded with your finances, grounded with your career, and what you provide, what you offer as a person out here in this world, your value, you know, your product, your service. Focus on these things. And man, and start putting everything sidebar. Like, start putting these distractions at sidebar. These are not the forefront of your life. Don't live and compare yourself to these celebrities. Don't compare yourself to co-workers, friends. A lot of people are not living life right. Social media is the biggest distraction. It's putting a lot of people out of their logical line of thinking. You will put yourself in a dangerous situation the more you start thinking illogically. So if you're not thinking logical, you literally can put yourself in dangerous situations. Thinking emotional, getting mad too quick, road rage, can turn into a gunfight, getting into a argument with your girl can turn into a domestic dispute. You know what I'm saying? Like, the list goes on. A confrontation in the gas station can turn into a damn homicide. Like, the list goes on and on. Use your logical brain, stay in it, and you good. And this goes to all people who look like me. Street dudes, corporate dudes, blue collar, white collar, gangbangers, whatever. Our people got to be on a higher level of thinking, because we all, in no matter what field you find us in, we could be doctors, we can be street men. We got intelligence, and we got to start coming together and giving it out and giving it to our youth, because that's our future investment. So I hope you guys got the foundation of that, of my Soulology in chapter 1, about people who believe versus people who know. Don't believe. Stop believing. Stop allowing people to tell you things. Stop allowing for people to give you stuff. Go out here and get it. Go out here and figure it out. Use your knowledge. Use your brain. Stop using your skin color as an excuse. Stop using the system as an excuse. I'm going to break all of this down. Yes, the system is discriminatory. Yes, the system works against us, but we can't, as our people, use that as an excuse for shortcomings or what have you. So that's what I got for this video. Next video I got is talking about double speech. It'll be a little bit more in the what I say, conspiracy realm, a little bit more in the just a little bit more in that factor. I'll be breaking down etymology a little bit more, history a little bit more as we go on in further chapters and things of that nature. And before I end this video, as you notice, I did not call our people discolored, and I'm not saying that word. So if you can refrain from saying that color, from saying that you are discolored, a lot will change in your life, I promise. And I'll break that down further and further. I'll break that down more in further videos. So if y'all like what you heard, this is the truck driver Dundee on some higher elevation. Not talking about trucks, not even talking about trucks, not talking about current events, not talking about none of that ish. We on some real, and we gonna turn up in these upcoming videos. We really gonna turn up. And man, I'm starting doing lives when I get enough view time. We're gonna start doing lives. Come in the comments, tell me what y'all think. Like if you like the video. Share if you feel like somebody else needs to come in, watch this, be on this, and subscribe if you on the same page. This is Dundee TV, and I'm out. Peace.